History of the Lightsaber. In a galaxy far, far away, where the stars shone brighter and the planets sang in harmony with the Force, there existed an ancient order known as the Jedi. These guardians of peace and justice wielded a weapon of elegance and power, a weapon that became a symbol of their commitment to the light side of the Force, the lightsaber. The history of the Jedi lightsaber is a tale woven with the threads of heroism, sacrifice, and the ever-present struggle between light and darkness. The dawn of the lightsaber. In the primordial times of the galaxy, long before the Jedi Order had fully formed, the first beings to harness the Force were known as the Jedi. These early Force sensitives lived on the planet Tython, a world of tumultuous energies where the Force was palpably strong. The Jedi sought to maintain balance between the Ashla, the light side, and the Bogan, the dark side. They crafted primitive weapons known as Force Sabers, which were the precursors to the lightsaber. The Force Saber was a blade of pure energy, channeled through a hilt using dark side techniques. While it allowed the Jedi to wield immense power, it also exposed them to the corrupting influence of the dark side. As they meditated on Tython's twin moons, Ashla and Bogan, the Jedi recognized the need for a weapon that would not tempt its user towards darkness. The rise of the Jedi Order. As millennia passed, the Jedi Order evolved into the Jedi Order, and their understanding of the Force deepened. They migrated from Tython to the core worlds, establishing their headquarters on the lush, vibrant world of Ossus. It was during this era that the first true lightsabers were conceived, marking a significant departure from the dark side-tainted Force Sabers. The early lightsabers, known as proto-sabers, were cumbersome and required an external power pack connected by a cable to the hilt. Though primitive by modern standards, they were a significant leap forward. These proto-sabers symbolized the Jedi's commitment to the light, their blades glowing with the purity of their intentions. And one of the key figures in the development of the lightsaber was a Jedi named Sker Khan. Sker, a master of lightsaber combat, envisioned a weapon that would be both portable and powerful, embodying the harmony between the Jedi and the Force. He, along with a group of Jedi engineers and scholars, discovered how to miniaturize the power source and contain it within the hilt itself. This breakthrough gave birth to the modern lightsaber, a weapon as elegant as it was deadly. The Kyber crystals. Central to the creation of a lightsaber is the Kyber crystal, a rare and powerful gem that serves as the heart of the weapon. These crystals were believed to be alive in some sense, resonating with the Force and choosing their Jedi. The planet Ilum, a world covered in ice and snow, was the primary source of Kyber crystals. The journey to Ilum to find a crystal became a rite of passage for young Jedi, a test of their connection to the Force. The Kyber crystals came in various colors, each reflecting the nature and personality of the Jedi who found them. Blue and green were the most common colors, symbolizing peace, harmony, and the will to protect. There were also rarer colors like purple, signifying a balance between combat and diplomacy, and yellow, representing the Jedi Sentinel's unique blend of skills. One of the most legendary Kyber crystals was the Kyber crystal, a massive gem with incredible power. It was said to amplify the Force abilities of its wielder to unimaginable levels. Many sought the Kyber crystal, but it remained hidden, revealing itself only to those truly worthy of its power. The lightsaber forms. With the perfection of the lightsaber, the Jedi Order developed various forms of combat, each tailored to different styles and philosophies. These forms, known as the 7 forms of lightsaber combat, allowed Jedi to master their weapon and align their fighting techniques with their personal connection to the Force. Form I, Shicho, also known as the Determination form, was the most ancient and basic form. It taught the fundamentals of lightsaber combat and was often the first form learned by Jedi initiates. Shicho emphasized simplicity and adaptability, making it a reliable foundation for young Jedi. Form II, Makashi, the Contention form, was developed during an era of lightsaber duels. It focused on precision, elegance, and efficiency, making it the preferred form for one-on-one combat. The legendary Jedi Master, Count Dooku, was a master of Makashi, using its graceful techniques to deadly effect. Form III, Soresu, the Resilience form, emerged in response to the increasing use of blaster weapons. Soresu was a defensive form, emphasizing tight, efficient movements to deflect blaster bolts and wear down opponents. Obi-Wan Kenobi was a renowned practitioner of Soresu, using it to great effect during the Clone Wars and his duel with Darth Vader. Form IV, Ataru, the Aggression form, was an acrobatic and fast-paced style that utilized the Jedi's agility and the Force to overwhelm opponents. It was favored by Jedi who preferred aggressive tactics, such as Yoda and Qui-Gon Jinn, both of whom used Ataru's dynamic movements to great effect. Form V, Shien Gem So, the Perseverance form, combined the defensive techniques of Soresu with powerful counterattacks. It allowed Jedi to block blaster bolts and immediately respond with a devastating offensive. Anakin Skywalker, later known as Darth Vader, was a master of Form V, using its strength to dominate his foes. Form 66, Neiman, the Moderation form, was a hybrid style that blended elements of all the previous forms. It allowed Jedi to maintain a balance between offense and defense, incorporating Force abilities into their combat. Niman was the preferred form for Jedi who sought to be well-rounded in their skills, such as the Consulars who focused on diplomacy and the Force. Form 7, Juyo Varpad, the Ferocity form, was the most aggressive and unpredictable of all the forms. It required a deep understanding of the dark side to master without succumbing to it. Mace Windu developed a variation known as Varpad, which channeled his inner darkness into a controlled fury, allowing him to fight with unparalleled intensity while remaining true to the light. The lightsaber in Jedi history. Throughout the ages, the lightsaber was not merely a weapon, but a symbol of the Jedi's identity and their enduring struggle against the dark side. It featured prominently in countless battles and duels, from the ancient conflicts of the Sith Wars to the Clone Wars and beyond. During the Great Hyperspace War, the Jedi faced the resurgent Sith Empire, wielding their lightsabers against the Dark Tide. The heroics of Jedi like Odin and Uru, who used their lightsabers to defend the Republic, became legendary. Odin in particular, was known for his wisdom and foresight, having foreseen the Sith's return through his visions. In the era of the Old Republic, the lightsaber became a beacon of hope in the darkness. Jedi like Revan and Bastila Shan used their blades in the fight against the Sith Lord Darth Malak. Revan's journey from Jedi to Sith and back to Jedi again was a testament to the complex interplay between light and dark, embodied in his lightsaber's changing hues. The Clone Wars saw the lightsaber become a symbol of the Jedi's role as peacekeepers turned warriors. Anakin Skywalker, Ahsoka Tano, and countless other Jedi fought valiantly, their lightsabers blazing against the droid armies of the Separatists. The tragic fall of Anakin to the dark side, becoming Darth Vader, was marked by the extinguishing of his blue blade and the igniting of his red Sith saber. The lightsaber's role in the rebellion. Even after the fall of the Jedi Order during the rise of the Galactic Empire, the lightsaber remained a powerful symbol of hope and resistance. Jedi like Obi-Wan Kenobi and Yoda went into hiding, preserving their knowledge and passing it on to the next generation. Luke Skywalker, the son of Anakin, inherited his father's lightsaber and with it, the legacy of the Jedi. Trained by Obi-Wan and Yoda, Luke's journey was one of self-discovery and redemption. His green-bladed lightsaber, constructed during his training, symbolized his growth and the rebirth of the Jedi Order. In the struggle against the Empire, the lightsaber was a rallying point for those who believed in the return of the Jedi. The rebels fought alongside the Jedi, inspired by the bravery and sacrifice that the lightsaber represented. The eventual defeat of the Emperor and the redemption of Darth Vader were pivotal moments, highlighting the enduring power of the light side. Lightsaber colors. The color of a lightsaber blade is not merely a visual distinction. It represents the unique connection between the Jedi and their kyber crystal, reflecting their personal characteristics, roles within the Order, and sometimes their destiny. Here, we delve into the meanings of these colors and the notable Jedi who wielded them. Blue, Guardians of Peace. Blue lightsabers are most commonly associated with Jedi Guardians who focus on martial prowess and the defense of the galaxy. These Jedi are the frontline protectors, often engaged in combat to uphold justice and peace. Anakin Skywalker. One of the most famous wielders of a blue lightsaber, Anakin Skywalker was a powerful and skilled Jedi Knight, whose prowess in battle was unmatched. His blue lightsaber symbolized his role as a defender of the Republic before his fall to the dark side. Obi-Wan Kenobi, another iconic blue lightsaber wielder, Obi-Wan was known for his calm demeanor, wisdom, and exceptional dueling skills. His dedication to the Jedi way and his mentorship of Anakin was central to his character. Green, Masters of the Force. Green lightsabers are typically wielded by Jedi consulars who prioritize their connection to the Force and their roles as diplomats, healers, and scholars. These Jedi focus on the mental and spiritual aspects of their duties. Yoda, the legendary Grand Master of the Jedi Order, Yoda's green lightsaber was a symbol of his deep connection to the Force and his role as a wise and powerful leader. His mastery of the Force and his combat skills were unparalleled. Luke Skywalker. After constructing his own lightsaber, Luke Skywalker wielded a green blade. This change from blue to green symbolized his growth as a Jedi and his deeper understanding of the Force, marking his transformation from a farm boy to a Jedi Knight. Purple, balance between combat and diplomacy. Purple lightsabers are rare and signify a unique balance between aggressive combat skills and a deep commitment to the ideals of the Jedi. Jedi who wield purple lightsabers often possess a complex understanding of both the light and dark sides of the Force. Mace Windu. One of the few Jedi known to wield a purple lightsaber, Mace Windu was a master of Form Servaden, Va Pad. His purple blade reflected his ability to channel his inner darkness into his fighting style without succumbing to it, embodying his unique approach to the Force. Yellow, the Sentinels. Yellow lightsabers are carried by Jedi Sentinels, who strike a balance between combat skills and scholarly pursuits. These Jedi often serve as temple guards or pursue unique paths that combine practical knowledge with the Force. Temple Guards. The Jedi Temple Guards were an elite group within the Jedi Order, known for their anonymity and dedication. They wielded yellow-bladed lightsaber pikes, symbolizing their role as protectors of the Jedi Temple and its secrets. Ahsoka Tano. After leaving the Jedi Order and forging her own path, Ahsoka Tano used white lightsabers, but during her time as a Padawan and her return to fight the Empire, she briefly wielded yellow-green blades, symbolizing her unique position and independence from the traditional Jedi roles. Red, the Sith and dark side adepts. Red lightsabers are associated with the Sith and other dark side users. These blades are not formed naturally, but are created through the process of bleeding a kyber crystal, imbuing it with the user's anger, hate, and dark side energy. Darth Vader. Formerly Anakin Skywalker, Darth Vader's red lightsaber marked his fall to the dark side and his new identity as a Sith Lord. The Crimson Blade was a symbol of his transformation and his embrace of the dark side. Darth Maul. Known for his double-bladed red lightsaber, Darth Maul was a formidable Sith assassin trained by Darth Sidious. His weapon and its color represented his lethal skills and unwavering loyalty to the dark side. White, purity, and neutrality. White lightsabers are exceedingly rare and signify a Jedi or Force user who has purified a corrupted kyber crystal, representing purity and neutrality, free from both the light and dark side's extremes. Ahsoka Tano. After the events of the Clone Wars, Ahsoka purified the red crystals from an Inquisitor's lightsaber, resulting in her unique white blades. These lightsabers symbolized her non-alignment with the Jedi Order and her commitment to fighting for justice on her own terms. Black, the dark saber. The dark saber is a unique and ancient lightsaber with a black blade. It holds significant cultural and historical importance to the Mandalorians and is a symbol of leadership and power. Tara Vizsla. The first Mandalorian Jedi, Tara Vizsla, created the darksaber. It became a symbol of Mandalorian authority and was passed down through generations, often held by those who ruled Mandalore. Din Djarin. In recent history, the darksaber came into the possession of Din Djarin, also known as the Mandalorian. His ownership of the darksaber symbolizes his emerging role in Mandalorian society and the potential to unite his people. The legacy of the lightsaber. Each color of the lightsaber carries with it a rich legacy and deep symbolism, reflecting the diversity and complexity of the Jedi Order and the Force itself. The lightsaber's evolution from the early Force-sabers to the modern, finely tuned weapons of the Jedi and Sith has paralleled the history of the galaxy from times of peace to periods of war and upheaval. The journey of the lightsaber is intertwined with the destinies of those who wield them. From the icy caverns of Ilum, where young Jedi find their kyber crystals, to the heat of battle, where lightsabers clash in duels of destiny, these weapons have been at the heart of the Star Wars saga. They are more than tools of combat. They are symbols of hope, struggle, and the enduring fight between the light and the dark. The lightsaber's enduring symbolism. The lightsaber remains an enduring symbol of the Jedi's eternal struggle to maintain peace and justice in a galaxy plagued by conflict. Each color, each wielder, and each story adds to the rich tapestry of the lightsaber's legacy. From the blue blades of the valiant guardians to the green sabers of the wise consulars, from the rare and significant purple blades to the stark and ominous red of the Sith, the lightsaber's history is a testament to the power and diversity of the Force. The legends of the lightsaber continue to inspire new generations of Jedi and Force users, each blade a new chapter in the ongoing saga of the galaxy. As long as there are those who seek to uphold the principles of the Jedi, the lightsaber will remain a beacon of hope, a reminder of the light that can never be fully extinguished, no matter how deep the darkness. The New Jedi Order. With the fall of the Empire and the rise of the New Republic, Luke Skywalker set out to rebuild the Jedi Order. He sought out ancient knowledge and artifacts, learning about the history of the Jedi and the lightsaber. Luke's academy on Yavin 4 became a beacon for Force-sensitive individuals from across the galaxy, training a new generation of Jedi. The new Jedi forged their lightsabers, continuing the traditions of the past while adapting to the present. Kylo Ren, the fallen student of Luke, wielded a crossguard lightsaber, reflecting his unstable nature and inner conflict. Rey, a scavenger from Jakku, discovered her connection to the Force, and with it, the legacy of the Jedi. Her lightsaber journey was particularly unique. She first wielded Anakin Skywalker's and Luke's blue lightsaber, symbolizing her connection to the Skywalker legacy. Eventually, Rey constructed her own lightsaber with a golden yellow blade, representing her distinct path and balance within the Force. Lightsaber construction and rituals. The construction of a lightsaber is a deeply personal and spiritual journey for a Jedi, often marking their transition from Padawan to Knight. The process begins with the selection of a Kyber crystal, usually through a pilgrimage to the icy caves of Ilum. There, young Jedi undergo trials to find the crystal that resonates with them, a test of their connection to the Force and their inner resolve. Once a crystal is found, the Jedi return to their temple or chosen place of construction, where they use the Force to assemble their lightsaber. This process requires intense concentration and a deep understanding of the Force, as each component must be perfectly aligned to focus the energy of the crystal into a stable blade. The hilt design is often customized to fit the Jedi's hand and combat style, making each lightsaber unique. In addition to traditional lightsabers, there are also specialized versions, such as the double-bladed lightsaber wielded by Darth Maul and the lightsaber pikes of the Jedi Temple Guards. These variations showcase the adaptability of lightsaber technology to different combat styles and roles within the Jedi Order. The role of lightsabers in Jedi philosophy. For the Jedi, the lightsaber is more than just a weapon. It is a symbol of their commitment to the ideals of peace and justice. The lightsaber represents a Jedi's bond with the Force, their willingness to defend the innocent, and their dedication to self-discipline and training. It is a reminder of their duty to uphold the light, even in the face of overwhelming darkness. The Jedi teachings emphasize that the lightsaber should be used only as a tool of defense, never for aggression or domination. This philosophy is embodied in the Jedi Code, which guides their actions and decisions. The Code teaches that a Jedi should seek knowledge and harmony, using their power to protect and serve others. The legacy of the lightsaber. The legacy of the lightsaber is one of both inspiration and caution. Throughout history, these weapons have been wielded by heroes and villains alike, each adding to the rich tapestry of their story. From the ancient Jedi and their Force sabers to the refined weapons of the modern Jedi, the evolution of the lightsaber mirrors the evolution of the galaxy and the eternal struggle between light and darkness. Notable wielders of lightsabers have left an indelible mark on history. Figures like Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin Skywalker, Yoda, and Luke Skywalker are celebrated for their heroism and sacrifices. Their lightsabers became symbols of hope and resilience, carrying their legacy forward even after their passing. Conversely, Sith Lords like Darth Vader, Darth Maul, and Count Dooku used their red-bladed lightsabers to spread fear and tyranny. These weapons became symbols of their descent into darkness, reminders of the corrupting influence of power when used for selfish ends. The lightsaber's role in modern times. In the post-Empire era, the significance of the lightsaber continues to evolve. With the resurgence of the Jedi under Luke Skywalker and the ongoing conflict between the Resistance and the First Order, lightsabers remain potent symbols of the enduring fight against oppression. Characters like Rey and Kylo Ren illustrate the complexities of legacy and the choices that shape one's destiny. Rey, with her unique yellow lightsaber, represents the future of the Jedi Order, one that learns from the past while forging a new path. Her journey from scavenger to Jedi Knight signifies the universal potential within all beings to rise and become guardians of peace. Kylo Ren, on the other hand, symbolizes the internal conflict between light and dark. His crossguard lightsaber, with its unstable energy, reflects his tumultuous journey and the constant battle within his soul. Ultimately, his redemption and return to the light highlight the possibility of forgiveness and change, no matter how far one has strayed. Conclusion. The history of the Jedi lightsaber is a saga of invention, evolution, and symbolism. From the ancient Force-sabers of the Jedi to the diverse and powerful weapons of the modern Jedi and Sith, lightsabers have been at the heart of the galaxy's most pivotal moments. They are not merely tools of combat, but emblems of the wielder's connection to the Force and their commitment to their ideals. As the galaxy continues to change and new generations rise to face the challenges ahead, the lightsaber remains a beacon of hope and a reminder of the enduring power of the light. Its legacy is one of courage, sacrifice, and the relentless pursuit of peace in a universe where darkness and light are forever in flux. The story of the lightsaber is, in essence, the story of the Jedi themselves, a testament to their enduring spirit and their timeless quest to bring balance to the Force.